Introduction to Streamer-First Identity. Let's start with why identity is important. Identity data from direct consumer relationships drives more accurate targeting and more measurement. Identity can be challenging today because media consumption is fragmented across all different devices and locations. In fact, the average person in the US has 8 or more connected devices. With different devices come different identifier methods such as IP addresses, cookies, household IDs, mobile ad IDs, and CTV IDs. Depending on the source, global connected devices will scale to tens of billions over the next decade, which is why a persistent ID and link back to identity will become even more important. Our industry is very focused on identity and privacy for both advertisers and consumers. The top ad publications have identity and privacy as a persistent topic in their coverage. Over the course of this past year alone, we have seen hundreds and hundreds of headlines about cookies, privacy, and other related topics. We surveyed senior leaders in the marketing space, and we saw the same trends. They too are concerned about the deprecation of cookies and mobile identifiers. In fact, the majority believe these trends will impact their businesses, and they are starting to look toward companies that have proprietary IDs, considering them must-buys when planning. Now that we have laid a bit of groundwork, let's move into Roku's responsibility within this space. Roku starts with consumer products. Through Roku's TVs and streaming devices, mobile app, soundbars, and devices, this is how consumers engage with our platform. Oftentimes, consumers will have more than one Roku product in their household. As Roku builds products, we always focus on a few key principles. We respect our customers on all sides of our business. Privacy First is not just about compliance with regulation. We also understand the consumer journey is not limited to a single device. If consumers trust Roku, they will engage more with Roku, benefiting our channel partners and advertisers. These principles also impact our approach. We are rooted in accuracy, flexibility, and an omni-channel strategy when it comes to identity. Let's talk about how we do this. With Roku and OneView, it starts with consent. This happens when a Roku household activates their device. At the end of 2020, Roku reported active accounts reaching over 51 million homes. This brings to us proprietary data that explains how consumers stream, what kinds of shows they watch, the time of day, as well as the activity they take at home. Modern identity approaches require direct opt-in consumer data, behavioral usage data, a persistent ID that is interoperable with identity, audience, and measurement. Roku's modern identity approach allows advertisers to leverage Roku audiences based on our first-party data, their own audiences, for example, CRM data or our marketplace audiences, fueled by our third-party relationships. Higher match rates lead to a full picture of every person, enabling true measurement on who users are, how they engage, what ads they engage with, and ultimately, how they move across the customer journey. Importantly, when you are activating in OneView, you are able to choose the best identity policy for your campaign. This is another unique benefit of our platform.